who is Kris Krohn anyway? Like, is this guy legitimate? Is he for real? Is this like one big scam? Is this for real? Well, in this video, I want to break all that down for you. I want to share with you my whole background. I want to share with you where I've come from. I want to share with you how you can find out whether I really am real or not, and all the things that I claim, whether they're actually true. If they are, it could be life-changing for you to go on and make millions of dollars with me. And if not, you better find out right now if I'm a scam. You know, I really can't blame society for wondering. I used to be one of the most skeptical individuals on the planet. I thought I had life all figured out. I was gonna go to college, I was gonna be a doctor, I was gonna make great money doing that. And frankly, when I found out I was too dumb to get into medical school, like I just freaking could not pass chemistry, it was just tough stuff. That's when I started searching for alternative plans. And like you, I came across those charismatic individuals that were making millions of dollars, and they were either making money, through eBay at the time, or they were making money through real estate or some kind of online biz opportunities or some kind of MLM. And when you're new to spending time with people who are successful, it's really natural to say, dude, that's a scam, that can't be real. But check this out for just a moment. Let me tell you just a little bit about Kris Krohn. For those of you that don't know, I have put on over 1,000 events, and I have had thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people that will actually go through and experience my events that I actually claim to be life-changing. Some of you watching this have actually been and you're like, oh my gosh, unforgettable things happen there. But I could just be saying that. I could be doctoring up the pictures online if you go to kriskrohn.com, my website. It could maybe be fake. Or, well, Kris Krohn's the bestseller. He's got 3 books on Amazon. He's working on his 4th book right now. He's an actual Amazon best-selling author, but maybe I somehow faked all of the reviews online. Maybe he somehow faked all of the 50,000 plus books that people have gotten from me. Or I love this one. This is my favorite. I've got over 600 videos on YouTube. Do you know how much time, effort, and energy it takes into creating a YouTube video? My favorite comment is when people they'll see me in like a nice house and I'm like, oh dude, whatever, I bet he just rented that house. I get that comment. I'm just like, yeah, you're right. I rented the house 600 times. Or maybe I had a buddy that was rich and I did it for free. Or maybe maybe I've just got such a great silver tongue that I BS'd all this. I made all this stuff up and I'm just like the world's best BSer, as opposed to Malcolm Gladwell's, you gotta take 10,000 hours to become an expert of anything. Or you could say, Kris claims he's done 3,000 deals totaling over $500 million worth of real estate with all these people and he's created all these millionaires. Like you could go to kriskrohn.com and actually watch videos of people that worked with me and then literally made over $1 million. And it's not just 1 or 2. Like I've got all of these people that are out there that are making money. In the last 5 years, my investors made over $70 million. So you're right. The skeptic says Kris could just make that stuff up and maybe these are made up statistics and maybe it's Photoshop from the pictures and maybe the people were paid to make those testimonials and maybe Kris just these 600 YouTube videos, like maybe that's just his scam because he somehow makes money doing this. Dude, I totally get it because that's exactly how I started out. Dude, I want to take you on a little journey with me because I want to share with you my crazy, crazy skepticism that I had. Most people don't know this, so I'm giving you some insider knowledge right now. When I was a college kid, I was fairly introvert. I know it's hard for people to really imagine, but the Kris Krohn back then was shy and nervous, didn't know if he could become successful, but really, really wanted to. And I got exposed to the real estate gurus, right? Like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, and at the time, Robert Allen with multiple streams of income, and Dean Graziosi, and all of these people, Dolph DeRoos. And I would meet these people. They would come into our company's office. I was on the phone with 100 other people on this boiler room sales floor. And what we were doing was basically calling on all the people that were responding to these gurus marketing, like late night infomercials and stuff like that. And our job was to sell them into higher level packages and coaching. And so on the one hand, I was skeptical, but on the other hand, I was totally intrigued because I was meeting these people. And I want to share with you something that I learned. It was a little gut-wrenching. And there's a lot of people I personally know that don't want me to reveal the information that I'm about to share with you. But I'm going to do it anyway. There's this entire guru system of taking a charismatic individual that figures out how to do 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 or 100 deals, and they're talented. It's their space. And what they do is they package it up and then they start really making money, not really doing maybe real estate, but selling information on how they did it. And what that means at the end of the day is they are out there selling this information to all these people because they're thinking I could do a house and make $100,000, but if I just get 100 people to each give me $1,000, I'd also make $100,000. And at some point, one of those becomes easier. And if they become famous and big enough, they get behind the right kind of media, they could get millions of people buying their products, and then they're making crazy amounts of money as an infopreneur, an information marketer, someone selling information. And when I figured all that out, I started asking myself this question: are these people real? Even if their results are real, can I get behind their products and what they're doing? And one of the things that I learned is that a lot of what people were buying, they would spend tens of thousands of dollars on credit cards to buy these real estate programs. And guess what? These programs usually didn't work. Their coaches were actually realtors that were being paid $30 a session to be on the phone and keep you from canceling the program. Sickening what I am sharing right now, but very, very, very true. And I got exposure to all of this firsthand. When I went and created my 25 homes. Listen, I wasn't trying to be like some rich kid. I just wanted 25 homes to pay me enough residual income, 10 grand a month, so I could be free. And when 25 homes got me $12,000 a month, I didn't have to work anymore. And for 6 months, I didn't. It was the weirdest 6 months of my life. I moved into my dream home. I started traveling the world with my life. And we were in Jamaica, 6 months into retirement, right? We were in Jamaica, and we were celebrating retirement. And my wife asked me what I wanted to do with my life. And at this point, my name had gotten out there, and all of a sudden the people were treating me like the guru. They were now asking me, Kris, how did you do all this? Can you teach me? Can you take me by the hand? And then I thought, well, I could, but that's going to be time and effort and attention. And then they're like, well, so then I started doing it, and I started helping it, started taking all this time. And then I said, I need to programize this. Like, I need to put this in a program and like simplify it, or I need to write a book or something. There's a line though, and I decided not to cross it. And the line was this: I can either teach people how to do real estate, or I can give them a fish and do it for them. And you know what I did? I decided I didn't want to be one of those informational gurus. So what I did is I went out and I actually just started doing it for people. And I took on with thousands of clients, and I built up a chain nationwide of 200 in-house experts, my real estate power team. And we bought thousands of homes for our investors. They got to keep 100% of the money. In the last 5 years, they've made over $70 million. So we created this massive, elaborate system. And after doing that for years, I want to tell you something. I didn't get rich, I didn't make money, but it was absorbing all of my time. And I finally said, oh my gosh, I got to get out of that system. It's so amazing that I've helped all these people, but there's got to be a better way. And today I want to share with you who I am, and then you can decide for yourself whether I'm a scam artist or whether you've exposed me. I'm at a point in my life right now that I make the majority of my money doing real estate, not selling real estate information. Right now, I'm committed to my next $100 million that I'm building through real estate. I have a game plan on exactly how I'm doing it. I'm just telling you right now, I don't care if the economy goes up or down. I know how to crush it in real estate year over year over year over year. And I know how to compound money from 20% to 40% to 80% to over 100%. And you know what? I figured it out, and I've systematized it, and I'm building all this wealth. The reason why I do this YouTube channel, and if you click the link below, you can go to my website, or you could go to one of my funnels, or you could go check out my products. Because the reality is, I have people that will follow me and they'll say, Kris, I am that action taker. I'm like you. I need a mentor and I need someone that'll help me. And for you, yeah, you can buy a $1,000 or $2,000 product, and I will personally and with my team actually work with you. I'll give you the contracts. I'll take you by the hand. I'll show you how to do it. I've got a really cool real estate club, but we've got really high standards. I don't just let anyone in, and most people actually have to talk to a member of my team before they even can be admitted. So I want you to understand something. I make money selling information about what I do, but it doesn't compare to the vast wealth being created from all the real estate. And by the way, I'm okay with both of those. I like making money both ways because part of me, I've become a teacher. I've become an individual that now knows how to package this information. It's my gift. I don't just do it for me. I have people that I love and people that I really care about. People that are sincere that say, Kris, I really want to know how to do this. And for them, I'll totally take them by the hand and I'll help them. And the majority of people I work with, they pay such a small amount of money that it's meaningless to me. Look at all the money I'm making. The money is meaningless, but you know what it is? It's skin in the game and it's commitment. I have actually tried in the past. I gave my program away for free. A program I once sold for a lot of money. I gave it away, and you know what? The people didn't use it. People didn't take advantage of it. And it blew my mind away. So Yeah, if we're going to try to, is Kris Krohn a scam? Is he real? Listen, I hope this video is kind of helping you understand, but here's what I'd invite you to do. Go click the link in the description below and just go to kriskrohn.com, or you can follow me on Instagram, social media, and you can follow me and get a feel for my heart and who I am and figure out whether I'm a faker or whether what I'm doing is real. The reality is I don't need YouTube and I don't need you to go out and make crazy amounts of money because I'm doing that anyway. The reason why I do YouTube and the reason why I help people is because, and this is what most poor people can't understand. Imagine for a moment having all the money that you needed. Imagine having all the money that you needed and then some. Like for me, one of the most important things I've ever done in my entire life, I believe it's important to honor parents. And my parents had 9 kids and I'm number 4 of 9. I'm from Seattle, Washington area, Redmond, Washington, where Microsoft is. And I knew as a kid that I wanted to be able to care for my parents in their old age. My dad, over the weekend here, he just turned 76 years old. My parents are old. They're tired. And for the last 8 years, it's been my privilege to take care of them, send them on trips and vacations. And frankly, it hasn't been a lot of money. It's been, by most people's standards, a ton, but in reality, not a lot. And it's been life-changing for them to have a son that can step up and do something like that. That means something to me. Taking my money and traveling with my children around the world and giving them a global education, that means the world to me. Having the freedom to have time with my wife to go on trips and take time together and not have to be at a 9-to-5 job, that means the world to me. There are some things in life that are so much bigger than money, but money has created doorways to do them so much bigger and so much better. So that's who I am, my friends. And you can buy my books and you can read them and you can get some information, or you might want to join my personal private real estate club if you know you are that action taker. And here's what I would say to all the haters. Dude, keep on hating. I don't even see you. It's okay. I know that I've seen it, when anyone becomes successful, the haters have to rise up, because there's always poor people that say, well, if you had all that money, there's no way that you could really be a good person or want to help people or donate to charities. I give massive amounts of money to charity. But I don't talk about that. People don't have to actually know that or understand that, because I'm not on trial. I really don't care whether you think I'm a good guy or not. I created this video so that you can decide for yourself who you are in relation to me. Because for some of you, I'm going to be more than a stepping stone. I'm going to be a game changer to helping set you on a different trajectory so that you can fulfill greater purpose in your life. That's part of what my purpose is. And for others, it's just educating you. And for others, you watch my mindset videos and it's just connecting with you. And it's just talking about how do we be good stewards of this planet. Like, you could watch and be like, oh my gosh, it just reeks of so much goody two-shoe. The reality is, dude, I love to go out and have fun, and don't mind me. I've got my $1 million houses and I've had this great life, and I'm going to continue living a really big, amazing, awesome life. But now put yourself on trial. What are you going to do with your life? Well, I might be a help to you. I could be a hurt to you. You've got to decide that. So click the link in the description below. Go to kriskrohn.com. See some of the people that have made money with me. See some of their videos. Feel their hearts. Check out the system. Download my book for free. There's all this stuff like YouTube. I think about the hundreds of thousands of dollars it costs to build this YouTube channel. And guess what? We're all the time and effort and energy that's gone into this, that's all, so much of that is a gift to millions and millions and millions of people that I'll never meet that are using this information to better their life. And that produces fulfillment. So if you really want to know what makes the talk tick, the clock tick, the tickety tock clock, my clock tick, whatever that is fulfillment. Brings me joy, brings me happiness, builds and expands my portfolio. Some of you watching this YouTube video will go on to become my partners, and we'll buy crazy amounts of real estate together. It's only a very small percentage of you, but it's a great way to get the word out there and find out, hey, so I want you to understand that I'm incentivized. I'm money driven. I'm driven by love. I'm driven by a lot of things, but I'm just out here like you trying to figure out how to live this amazing life. And at some point when you're doing well, you're going to think, how do I help others? And it all comes together in a beautiful way. Anyway, thanks for watching the channel. If this is useful for you and you're not a subscriber, then if you made it to the end of the video, subscribe. Watch some more videos and check out the link below and find out for yourself all the different tools and resources I've made available to help you have your own success in life. Because if it resonates, we'll help you get there. Take care. Bye-bye.